Hello everybody, this is the Duke Minecraft. Welcome to a special video here. Today I'm really excited. I'm going to show you guys something awesome that's been in the works for like the past month and a half or so. I've been spending a lot of time the past month and a half making these sand doors for you guys. So this is my, I guess you could call this video my top 5 sand doors, because these are all sand doors that I've made. Although I also have a 6th like bonus one here. So yeah, I've spent a lot of time the past month and a half making these sand doors, and there's a lot of variation in them. Like this one is a 10 high by 15 wide sand door, and it is insanely compact for how huge the door is. The redstone's only 15 wide, 15 high, and 6 depth to it. It's like 6 wide this way. And as you can see, it is actually very, very fast for a door of this size. So this would be the closing. It goes up 10 high really quickly, and then the opening is also super fast. Yeah, the sand just drops down. And the nice thing about all of these, pretty much, well, most of them, is that all the sand is underground, all the redstone's underground, except for this one and this one. Except this one you can make to be all underground if you wanted. So yeah, these other two ones here and the one on the end are also kind of variations of this style of door, where the sand just comes from underneath and goes up to form the door. Except these two, I focused on speed to try to get them as fast as possible. So as you can see, these ones open really quickly, and they also close like super fast, as fast as you can get, I think. So I called these ones supercharged doors, and these would be more for like the type of door you would actually use in a base in your single player world or something like that, because this is a 5x5 and that's a 6x6, which are more reasonable door sizes than 10x15. And then of course these also can be expanded to be wider or skinnier if you wanted, although it wouldn't really make too much sense to make it like too wide. Any less than 3 would be a little weird. So those are those doors. Then this one is a crazy one here. The door drops down into the floor, and this is when you'd walk through. But what's going on here? We've got sand launching through the air. Sand flings through the air, hits against the trapdoor there, and then forms the door from like left to right. And then that thing will close. This one turned out really sweet. I loved working on this one. You can see the inner workings of the door here. The sand gets pushed like up a little escalator and launched over. For some reason it does some kind of visual bug where it looks like it's falling down sometimes. But as you can see, that's not the case because it comes up here. But yeah, this one's really sweet. Definitely on the derpy side, you definitely have to have like a certain area where you would make this door, because this trapdoor here is like the bottom of a block. So you could make this in your survival world, but you'd have to have like a weird door opening here and stuff. But nevertheless, I think it turned out really cool. This one, on the other hand, though, is kind of like a combination of both, with the flying sand and being more practical. So the opening looks slightly derpy on this, but the closing looks sweet. So what happens is the sand drops down and lands on top of some extended pistons here. Then next time the lever is turned off, the sand drops down even more and gets pushed up by a slime block that's going up and down, and then they land at the floor level right as the opening is closed again, and then the ceiling comes down to form the top of the door. So this is 4 high here underneath here. Which is nice, but you could also just leave out this block. So you could have it be a 3 high door. And then you could make it like as compact, or like you could make it smaller this way, so you don't have to have it be 12 wide. I just did the full length for this door, but you could just like chip off the redstone that you don't need. Yeah, and then this door on the end here is kind of to show that you can make like, with all these different concepts and ways of getting the sand to go up and form doors, you can form really any size door between like 10 high and 15 wide and smaller. Like, so you could do 9 high, 15 wide, 8 high, 15 wide, and then like all the variations in between and whatnot. So I believe this one is 7 wide and 8 tall. So how I get the stand up for this one is just how I got the stand up with the 10 by 15 door. We've got like 2 little conveyor things here, so you can see. And then I didn't work on compacting the redstone or anything for this one. I just kind of got it functioning, and then that was that. With all these other ones, I worked to get them nice and compact and as best as I could. But yeah, you can see the stand's like pulled up like this with these 2 conveyor thingies, and forms the door really quickly. So yeah, those are all my sand doors. There will be a world download for this world in the description where you can come in here and check out all the redstone up close, see how it all works. And also the structure block files are also going to be with the world. So if you download the world, you'll have all the structure files, and then you can paste these into your other worlds if you want to and whatnot. And yeah, thank you guys for checking out this video. I hope you guys liked it. And just wait for that to close. There we go. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time.